the opposition of the government team side of the house is actually bringing the idea that we are now facing the things that staying in the 2008, ladies and gentlemen. But my first speaker already told to you that there is a progress in USA economical and financial things, ladies and gentlemen. And we don't believe this kind of things will be happen under the management of the new regulation, which is the Dodd-Frank Act in the very first place, ladies and gentlemen. And secondly, they also believe that actually there will be risky investment in the commercial banks itself, ladies and gentlemen. But they never explain to us what is risky investment from the very first place, ladies and gentlemen. My first speaker already told you that now people are more rational, ladies and gentlemen, because they have facing the 2008 Great Recession in the very first place. So they learn from their mistakes, and then they measure the cost and benefit that they will face if they make this kind of risky investment in the very first place, ladies and gentlemen. And also, we believe that actually this is still progressing, and the merging itself will not bring the failure as the affirmative team side of the house claim, ladies and gentlemen. And they believe that actually this kind of banks should not be merged. Why? Because the nature is different, ladies and gentlemen. But we believe that the difference of nature is no matter, ladies and gentlemen, as long as they can manage well their own financial things, ladies and gentlemen. Because we believe that actually there is already a treasury which is actually can manage the money coming from the investment bank and also the money coming from the commercial banks in the very first place, ladies and gentlemen. And also, when we are believe that actually the commercial bank should not take profit as the investment bank do, ladies and gentlemen, we don't believe so, ladies and gentlemen, because we believe the nature of every bank is actually to gain more profit, ladies and gentlemen. Thus, we justify if these two kinds of bank is actually merging in the very first place, ladies and gentlemen, because we believe the transparency and the accountability will be there if these two kinds of banks actually manage better under our proposal, ladies and gentlemen. And also, we want to prove you that under our proposal, this will stimulate the economy in the USA itself, ladies and gentlemen. And also, when they believe that they will rationalize the bank behavior from the very first place, ladies and gentlemen. But we don't believe so, ladies and gentlemen, because we believe that actually the banks itself has their own calculus and their own measurement, ladies and gentlemen. We still believe that actually the nature of the bank itself is always have their own costs and benefits from the very first place, ladies and gentlemen. They also have the management from the very first place. We believe that it's still valid, ladies and gentlemen. And also, we believe if this kind of two banks is merging, ladies and gentlemen, it will keep increasing the financial in USA itself, ladies and gentlemen. Now, come to my first further implication that we will bring to you the comparison when the two banks actually merge and not merge in the first place, ladies and gentlemen. We believe if these two banks separated, ladies and gentlemen, the commercial bank itself will be difficult for developing their own self, ladies and gentlemen, because the benefit is only coming from the saving from their customers, ladies and gentlemen. We believe if these two banks, investment and commercial bank, is merged, ladies and gentlemen, this commercial bank is actually can be benefit from the profit coming from the investment divisions, ladies and gentlemen, that we believe that the profits coming from the investment division is more higher, ladies and gentlemen. It is worth noted also that the money circulation is bigger if these division banks merge, ladies and gentlemen, because we believe that actually the investment banks will deal with the big companies, with big companies stocks and gold, ladies and gentlemen, which is multiple number of money beyond the total number of the one customer deposit in the commercial banks in the very first place, ladies and gentlemen, because we believe that actually if they are earning more multiple profit, ladies and gentlemen, it will good for the cash flows of the money itself from the very first place, ladies and gentlemen. It is good for the people who actually want to get loan from the commercial bank. Because we believe in the status quo right now, people are developing, ladies and gentlemen. It means that they are recovering from 2008 Great Recession, ladies and gentlemen. That we believe this kind of societies in the USA need more money to get, ladies and gentlemen, and they will get loan from the commercial banks easily if they actually have more cash flows in the commercial bank in the very first place, ladies and gentlemen. And we believe also that the people who are rising from the bad economy will perceive that actually this merging of the bank beneficial for them, ladies and gentlemen, because they need to actually get more loan for their financial economy, and also they have more loan for education, say for example property and so on and so forth, ladies and gentlemen. Thus we believe it is more good if this kind of two banks is merged, ladies and gentlemen. And also we believe that secondly, we believe it is also profitable for the people inside the USA itself. Why? We believe if these two banks is merged, ladies and gentlemen, the customer will benefit from this kind of merging bank, ladies and gentlemen, because it will not lead to higher service fees from the bank itself if two kinds of banks is merged, ladies and gentlemen, because they will have the cost efficiency from the very first place, ladies and gentlemen. It means that they should not pay, what is it? It means that the interest rate will be lower if the bank is merging, ladies and gentlemen. And also, we believe the economy will be better in our cases, ladies and gentlemen, if these two kinds of bank is merged, ladies and gentlemen. What happens if the actually commercial bank is stand alone, ladies and gentlemen? The interest rate will be lower, and the bank service is rises, ladies and gentlemen, that it is not affordable for the people to actually go to the commercial banks itself, ladies and gentlemen. We believe this kind of action is actually can make people reluctant to go to the commercial banks in the very first place, ladies and gentlemen. If these two banks is merged from the kinds of banks is merged, ladies and gentlemen, the service fees will be lower in the very first place. Thus, they want to go to the bank and they will save their money there. So the flow of the money itself will be more better under our proposal, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, what we have already brought to you is